Careful. That one looks tough.
A powerful foe. Best engage with care.
It also doesn't look new. Wow, look at all these wild strawberries. They're shaped like bells, definitely bellberries. Which means this must be the native variant. Their native variant. This is what Oscar was searching for. Who would have thought we'd find them at one of our old field exercise camps? It's just been under a year since then. Looks like they took root and bore fruit in the interim. Something kind of poignant about it all. Totally, I get that. Anyhow, looks like we found what we came for. Let's get back to Oscar. Very good idea, Yuna. No. 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 How dare you, Yuna? I trusted you. Either way, it's not marked, so I'm gonna go do that now to make sure I don't forget. Because I totally will if I just put that off to the end. It is so weird. It's like this doesn't have a side quest system, so they weren't able... Like, they did one side quest, and they're like, fuck, we can't actually implement it into how we're doing side quests in this game. Hey, folks, do my eyes deceive me, or did you... We sure did. We found the berries. Handed over native bellberries. Great. This is just what I was looking for. I knew I could count on you guys. I should explain. This new bread I'm about to use uses a tweaked version of a recipe that's near and dear to me. It's been a while since I made it. It's hard to get the berries to mesh with the natural yeast to bring out their tartness. Sounds like tough work, but the end result must be worth the effort. I'm sure. We all can't wait to see how it turns out. Yeah, I'm excited to see what it looks like. So much fuss over bread of all things. Well, now that I've got everything I need, it's time to roll up my sleeves and get baking. You guys mind waiting a bit? It won't take long to finish. No problem, take your time. Because naturally, baking is something that rarely takes a long time and definitely wouldn't, cut into our valuable time to prepare. We'll be waiting with bated breath to see what comes out of the oven. 30 minutes later. Wow, we actually spent 30 minutes just waiting for bread. Smells rather nice. I'm just saying, we have all this okay, you gotta make sure you're ready. 30 minutes just waiting for bread. Yeah, like sweet milk and bellberries. Plus something else. I'm not sure what, but it smells familiar somehow. Is that? And there we are, all done. Wonderful, you finally finished making it. That's right, I just took it out of the oven. Not to be melodramatic, but this may well be the culmination of every experience I've had up to this point, culinary and otherwise. Wow, that's significant, huh? Now you've got me even more anxious to find out what it's like. Alright, now here comes the moment of truth. What are you doing, Oscar? Today's not one of the purebred competitions. Besides, there's no way you can outbake me at this point. I put stronger feelings into what I make. Back when you were injured, I opened my eyes to... Actually, never mind all that. The point is, I won't touch that bread. You can't make me eat it. You're nothing if not stubborn, Bennett. I'll give you that. What do you mean I'm stubborn? You're the one who's always looking down. Prepare salt and buttery! Oh, I get the... It took me a second, but I get the pun. Oscar stuffed Bennett's mouth full of fresh, fluffy bread. How dare you? How dare... Well, did it actually work? How does it taste so good? I recognize this flavor too, isn't this? That's right, it's bellberry bread made with natural yeast. It's the first recipe you ever taught me. Now, I won't deny that I still have a long way to go as a baker. On that fateful first day we spent in the kitchen, you taught me how bread could move people, make them genuinely feel things. I wanted to be able to do that for other people with my own creations. As my craft improved, I saw more and more possibilities. Being with you and your dad has taught me so much. I want to cherish the emotion I felt that first day and carry it forward. So I promise you, Bennett. Adios herself could try to take me away and I'd fight it. I'm not going anywhere for anything. You and I are going to carry on this bakery. You and me. Together. Okay? Oscar, Are you serious? You're not going to leave again? Of course I'm not. I'm staying right here. That's a promise. And we'll keep baking together? Yep, you and me, Bennett. You're stuck with me, like it or not. I'm going to hope you do that, alright? Better not run off on me like that ever. Again. Ever! On my word, nothing matters more to me in all of Zemuria than you, Bennett. It's going to be you and me working these ovens for many, many years to come, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Sound good? Yes, that sounds perfect. Who brought the ring? Oh, Bennett, I'm so happy for you. Sounds like that bread did the trick after all. Ew, I was worried what was gonna happen to her if she didn't snap out of it. Damn, who would have thought a bunch of flour and water could pack that much of an emotional punch? Yeah, that'll teach me to respect my local bakery. And that's where the episode ends, because that's the moral message that we're providing you in this educational channel. Respect your local bakeries. And yeast, don't forget yeast. And yeah, no wonder Oscar feels so fondly about that bread. It's the very first recipe Bennett ever taught him. In a way, I guess you could say he played his trump card as a baker. As that shows, love really does conquer all, even a stubborn case of brainwashing. Yes, it is quite an impressive display of devotion on his part. To be so young and full of passion. Maybe it's about time I retire from the business and leave the bakery in their capable hands. I can think of no worthier heirs, that's for sure. Thanks, Oscar. Thanks to Oscar's heartfelt loaf of bread, the old Bennett was finally back in action. As a precaution, Wazzy checked for any lingering trace of brainwashing and concluded it had completely vanished. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I couldn't have done this without all of your help. No problem. We're just happy to see Bennett back to normal again. Yeah, like, out of all the Crossbell citizens, you two are actually, like, the two that I'm, like, most emotionally invested in, and I'm actually sort of really happy that if we had a side quest here, it was you two. I really do like that. Besides, you're the one who, made the piece de resistance. We just found some berries for you. Maybe so, but a promise is no promise, you know. It means time to pay the piper. Over a nice fat slice or 3, or else. Yeah, what she said. We want bread. We want bread. Ideas grant me the strength to deal with these two. Worry not, ladies. Our deal is still on the table. And now, so is this bread. Here are some extra loaves I made for all of you. They're all yours. Nice. Yes, come to Mama. These are the kind of payments that make life worth living. I'm gonna eat mine right now. Hey, slow down. Leave some for the rest of us, will you? Let's find somewhere to sit down so we can all enjoy it together, huh? It really does smell wonderful, though. I know, it's so nice and warm. This might be my favorite bread I've ever had. Oh, thanks. Glad to hear you all like it so much. I know things are already looking crazy again, but I have complete faith that if anyone can get us out of this, it's all of you. Make sure you all come back safe and sound, and we'll be here waiting to help you replenish all those lost carbs. I'm trying to lose weight. Come on. Don't say that joke when in real life I actually am trying to lose weight. I'll be sure to prime my appetite. Thanks, Oscar. We'll come back here with everyone when this is all over. We promise. Now I want something tasty. Ah! That's not what either of us truly wanted, but now I know exactly what it is that I want. What's up, Bennett? Nothing at all. Okay, very clear. I didn't think much was towards it until I saw an emote pop up and it's like, oh, wait, she did just say the thing, didn't she? Oh, okay. Unexpected. Also, I need to check out the rest of this area.
I see a treasure chest.
Man, I think they're just giving me every major, like one of every major quartz.
How about we see
Okay.
A worthy foe. Be on your guard.
Spread out.
My duty calls.
Let's go! Triumph! Avalon Heart! I'll handle this.
This'll be fun. Not on my watch.
Ow.
I'm up. Roar! Healing strike! It's down! Laura!
That did a lot of
go.
damage.
Bloom and flood. Very well.
I'll handle this.
Let's go. It's my turn. I'm up. Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
An opening!
Very well.
Yeah, that did end up using its turn.
Weak! Let's go! Roar! Healing strike! Now!
An opening! Let's go!
Here I go.
Does anyone want to give like 20 CP back? I mean, what would be enough to just have her go off? Damn it. I mean, I could use 2.
Fierce as fire!
My duty calls.
I could literally just...
My duty calls.
Really, I should have just had her attack. Oh, I can't do enough. What do you mean I can't do it? Well, I'm taking a chance on this. I don't mess with orders enough in like some like attempt to be clever way.
Now!
An opening! Behold, the soul of an Arcade!
Oh, yep, that does it. I'm still a nightmare, right?
Got no time to waste.
Some of these bosses are easier than others. I'm gonna note that.
Nice.
I think that's
Diligence is
that's
its
probably
own reward.
purposeful.
Nice.
Not much of a surprise.
Stats updated. I only get cuter.
Nice!
And I just want to be. Yeah, that was also a 3. That's fine. I just want to be like, yeah, still a nightmare. Just wanted to be super sure I didn't accidentally do something. I haven't touched the settings in forever, but I was also like, am I sure I didn't touch the settings? Okay, going to this one because it feels so... oh my goodness. Out of the ordinary. Well, that seems different. Okay, sure, why not? I came down this area because it seemed like a bit of a different one to have a new one when the other ones didn't. And yeah, I guess we're here again. So, yeah. I feel safe enough.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Okay. Gotcha. It's awesome. Workable.
Triumph! Avalon! Behold!
It's my turn. Let's go.
My duty calls. Listen. Very well. I leave it to you. Gladly. Arcus, activate.
This feels like this could work. By concept. Honestly, I think I need to put Ash back to the other S-break.
I'll handle this. I leave it to you.
Switching in. Charging.
I'm up.
technically
Good luck.
the best.
Leave it to me! Arcus, activate!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Yeah!
Ha! Go!
Sure.
Right!
Okay. What we want to do is... I think they're
Up
all
to you.
physical
Leave it to me.
attacks. I think they've all been physical attacks, at the very least.
Let's go. For one. Not on my watch.
Oh, that's,
I'll save you.
Marvel.
I love you.
that didn't seem to do anything
I shall go.
particularly interesting, at least.
I shall go. Switching out. I suppose I must.
Well, probably the easiest way to do this would be the damage up. Probably is better.
Fierce and
Here I go. Well, then, shall we? I'm only just getting started. Prism Caliber!
Ah, it wasn't enough. Shoot. I was really hoping to just hit them all at once. Damn it.
Here to play. I'll leave it to you.
I got you!
Screw it. I want my dramatic finish. Especially
No
since I can
choice.
just go re-up this immediately.
Ah, there! Here goes! Ah! Fly!
Boom, baby, boom. Okay. Oh, how many more? That's the question, isn't it?
That ought to do it.
I don't think there's that many more places to check.
I only get cuter.
I think it was basically Michelin was the last dungeon that might have something. Castle of Mirror Depths. I think this is the last dungeon sort of battleground area. Nothing? Well, this is probably a more interesting thing to stumble upon. Especially since it literally has a thingamabob on it. Oh, it's you guys. Yo, I'm so glad you're all right. It's good to see you're well, too. We just thought we'd stop by. Vaughn, Rosine, how are things going on over here? Not bad. The pros finished their analysis not long ago. Really? It was a simple task, especially given that the device's capabilities have already been demonstrated to us. Though the fact that the device is a device capable of so much exist at all is something I did not expect. This says a lot in itself coming from you. You mentioned that the device was responsible for the Retributive's Tower's active camouflage, right? That's not the same as the stealth technology used to hide the nonsense in Nord. No, this goes well beyond any active camouflage. This device does much more than that. For one, it's capable of noise cancellation to a degree that would, and did, allow a weapon of that size to be built in secret. It even made use of orbital network and communications equipment to alter the boat routes to keep them away from it. Wait, what? Is that even possible? I wonder how it was made without anyone realizing, but I suppose we now have our answer. Was the sonar seashell part of this? For certain. It was only the final piece in a complex arrangement. The false divine blade of wind that appeared in Nord was also controlled from here, it seems. It was done all the way from Crossbell. Is there anything our enemy can't do at this point? Sheesh. I can understand how that artifact would enable such a thing in theory, but it's still hard to believe. Yeah, we're talking about something on a much bigger scale than the Round of 7. But all this makes it sound key to our enemy's plans. Why was it just left here? Maybe they don't need it anymore now that the Retributive Tower's finished? A shame we can ask the person whom we fought here that question. Agreed. News of Elysium has thrown Arteria into an uproar too. No doubt. None of the singularity stuff fits into our holy text at all. But you can't exactly file it under the category of unexpected miracle like Salt Pail or McBurn either. Oh, does McBurn get like a page in the scripture saying unexpected miracle? And it literally says McBurn? That name gets written into your holy text? That would be hilarious. There's no place for vague words like miracle when talking about a singularity. We are talking about a technological feat that has always been possible for humanity to achieve. That is, save the parts about having never before documented capacity to calculate the very future. The predictive conditional convergent calculations that we were told about. We're able to calculate the odds of potential outcomes based on the variables you define. Are there even any limits on what you could do with something like that? I'd say no. Providing you know what you want to achieve, you can explore every possibility and option for getting there. Well, that might take some time, though. If you had to choose between two options, you could calculate the possible future for both and reject the one with the worst outcome. Multiply that by an infinite amount of choices and potential futures, and you have an idea of what Elysium can do. It truly boggles the mind. Calculating possibilities to avoid the worst, huh? That description makes me think of Musei's ability a little. That mixed with Arundel's super instincts. I wish. I've got nothing in that kind of stuff she's describing. At this point, it's genuinely believable that every decision we have made has been exactly in line with our culprit's projections. With that said, we're also saying that the plan put in motion isn't necessarily one, given the soul dots and whatnot, isn't necessarily one that was started, or at least first conceptualized with the idea that with using the predictions as a starting point. So there may be some flaws on that basis alone by whoever's in control, basically. That's so crazy. That leaves the question of what exactly the future they are trying to bring about is. Whatever it is, I can't see it being a bright one. If a super weapon like the Retributive Tower is a key piece of the puzzle, can't let this come to pass. Right, we're not letting some AI decide our future for us? Took the words right out of my mouth. Sounds like Yona and the Professor are helping with what Prince Oliver is planning too. We can do this, I know we can. You guys aren't going to believe the surprise we got in store for you. When artificial intelligence reaches that point, humanity's true value will be put to the test. Those were Epstein's words when he predicted the existence of a technological singularity. If you want to prove there's still a place for us in this new future, you'd better sprint ahead full bore and prove it. Okay. I was not aware of Epstein being involved in that sort of thing. You can count on it. I don't know. Data that shouldn't exist, discrepancies with simulacrum, and a prophetic conditional convergence calculation. Feels as though the pieces are finally starting to come together. All that's left is for us to confront the true culprit behind everything. We've done it before and we'll do it again. We'll solve this case, just you watch, guy. 7, okay. If you say so. Huh. Like, I don't feel like we've got enough information to come to an actual conclusion. I think we could speculate some, like, well, this is a bit different than we are currently assuming. Like, we could safely probably get to that point at least, though. Okay, none of the other places look like a place to fight, so maybe we have everything.
Everyone's just about evacuated by now.
Yeah, though my dad said something about him needing to tie up a few loose ends first.
Why don't we take another close look at the terminal we found in the Castle of Mirrors?
I've already went there, man. I get why. Ooh, big crowd over there. I'm sorry, evil Mishy's causing chaos around the park right now. Wait, really? But not to worry, we'll put a stop to his antics with our happy dance. Goodbye for now, friends. Take care. It's sad that our time has to end, but I knew we'll meet again soon. After all, I was fortunate enough to reunite with all my wonderful siblings. Our bonds together are as strong as steel. Nothing can tear us apart, believe it. He said the thing, steel. You said it, bro. I couldn't have put it better anyway myself. It's nice of them to see everyone off as they evacuate by train. That's what makes Michelin so amazing. They're just as dedicated to looking after the visitors as they are maintaining their act, even in times of crisis. I was expecting her to go on for a longer... oh, yeah, that's a stadium, not the thingy. It's a business card for the legendary host, Wazi. I found it while cleaning. I almost forgotten you were completely obsessed with him. Oh, I didn't remember that at all, but good thing we brought him. What? Come on, this is major. Don't you realize just how valuable an item like this is? Wazi hasn't been a host for years now. Why, I'm honored that you think so highly of me. I haven't seen you since I came here with Lloyd and the others a while back. Today's here! Oh, it's really you, and you remembered me. Oh, could I shake your hands? That's fine by me. Is that really all you want, though? I can have more. Would an autograph be okay, then? We're potentially on the brink of another world war here. And you wouldn't know it watching her geek out like this. Oh, I thought that might be the cause of the World War. Oh, so he's still got quite a fan base, huh? I never would have guessed that he used to be a host. Between Wazi and Instructor Thomas, it sure seems like the girls' Ritter has a lot of colorful characters. Guy steps in. Guy steps in. What were you? It's like Guy steps in. It's like, what were you saying about colorful characters? And it's like, yeah, no, guys, you balance that out pretty well. I love you guys, but you are very much a vanilla. You are very much the vanilla character in that recipe. No, I was thinking, I forgot about this. I was thinking about the transition between this and West Street and how it changed, and it's like, oh yeah, there's a roof. Hey, it's Sight and Kope. Who are your new furry and feathered friends? This is incredible. The mere sight of the scene is warm and fuzzy enough to make my heart melt. Meow. Greetings. These creatures wish to watch over your heroics. They were drawn to one another and became comrades. Oh yeah, Cerberus! I was wondering where Cerberus was. Though in the case of the one named Cerberus, he's here because his master told him to spread word about their store. Woof. You don't say. Oh, he's got you doing the weirdest jobs, huh, boy? How is he going to... You know what? He'll find a way. Scree. That's Geis' partner, Zio. Is he trying to tell us something? This one in particular is quite sharp. Indeed, there is a fair wind blowing. A fair wind? Yeah, maybe Geis would know. Fear not. You'll understand when the time comes. Hey, I want to know how to talk to animals too. Let me join. Me too. I've always wanted to have a conversation with the Kope. You dumbasses hear yourselves. We're in deep shit and you want to shoot the breeze with some animals. Oh, come on. They're more than just animals. They're our friends and allies, you know? Also, Cerberus doesn't really need language. Well said. They may not be human, but they see themselves as your compatriots nonetheless. I myself was never meant to align with the interests of humans, but circumstances have led me to becoming a police dog. Now it's my duty to stand with you all. I intend to protect this land's future. Thanks for always having our back, Sight. We won't let you down. Especially after all those freaking times you saved us. Every single group, I think, yeah? Yep. Thanks for the positivity. Yay! Aw, you're gonna be in charge of watching the store for a while, buddy? There's no reason you saying that should make any sense. I love... Cerberus has to be in the Kuro games. Daybreak. Has to be in Daybreak. Looks like Zia's all pumped up. Good, because he's just, he's as much a part of this next mission as we are, because he's part of a craft. Yep, he has to come along. Like, narratively.
I'm so glad Murray pulled through. You must have been biting your nails the whole operation.
I knew her time wasn't up, but still. Yeah, I should pay her a visit since I'm here.
Yes, because you just happened to be here.
Yep. And I'll just happen to make myself scarce to go say hi to everyone else.
Ooh. We're gonna all be there when we talk to her, aren't we? Yeah. Listen up, everyone. Today, Machette came all the way from Michelin Wonderland to see you, and she did show you all the most adorable dance you've ever seen. Everyone's welcome to join in, so you come along and dance with her. Hello, everyone. I really want to see how everyone at the hospital is doing and came to cheer you all up. Before we dance, let's say the magic words. Let's shout them so that all the good boys and girls over in Michelin Wonderland will be able to hear us. 1, 2, 3. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. Dia really is a hardcore fan. She didn't even flinch. So good to see the theme park staff come here and do this. Especially with how visible the tower is due to the hospital facing the lake. I hope Machette can ease their worries even just a little. Indeed. It's almost time for your residency to end. I've heard final exams at St. Ursula can really put you through your paces. Aren't they right around the corner? You've been spending all your time studying counseling tips to help deal with patients. What about everyone else? Everything else. Oh, I'm trying to remember. There was someone who was like studying to go here. I forget if we ever found like him like actually working out of here. Someone doing the residency, maybe. Guess you've got me there. Sorry if I've been making you nervous. You're right. There are a lot of other things I should be studying too. But I don't know. It just feels right to feel like the right thing to do with the city being occupied and possibly being another war. I was writing an essay about the hospital's future and just sort of got worked up into focusing all my attention on helping people. I respect the hustle, but who are you going to help if you fail your final exams? So here. That's why I went around and collected some data on the patients you've counseled. I even looked into a few thesis papers that I thought might be relevant. Check them out when you have the time. I've only made it as far as I have because of your help. I can't just sit back and watch you struggle with your finals. Luke, I don't know what to say. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. Man, I don't remember who they are that well. Oh, this is one of the rehab girls. Yeah, is this the piano one? Oh, I want to hug her if she is. In particular. It's like one of those stories, like, because of the nature of how they tell the stories in this. Watching them grow and become more healthy over the course of the games is just, it's one of the great things you can do about this sort of story, right? Hello. Oh, it's good to see you all. I was expecting you to show up eventually. As I told you earlier, First Lieutenant Morale's surgery went as planned. Though she's far from being discharged, we'll be monitoring her condition for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I figured. We owe you big time, Doc. Isn't that great news, Randy? I think it's a huge weight off everyone's shoulders to hear that she'll be alright. Yes, even as someone not from Crossbell, I can appreciate the sacrifices she made. Let me echo Randy's sentiment. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Silent. I'm also proud and grateful to you for helping, Lynn. Phoebe told me you would come back to Crossbell with her, but I didn't expect to find you here. Well, I am a Thor's alumnus and former nurse at St. Ursula. I can just sit on my hands and do nothing. I want to pitch in, even if I can't fight on the front lines with all of you. Rest assured that Morale is in good hands. We'll see that she, the other CGF members, and the police officers here get better. We would really appreciate that. So, Miss Orlando, would you like to go see, what would you like to do now? She's not conscious yet, but her condition is stable. I can allow you a brief visit. Are you serious? Would I jest? Besides, there have been numerous accounts of comatose patients being able to hear others' voices. It's possible your visit could help her condition further. Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate the gesture. Should we go visit? Yeah, sure. I was wondering where she'd be, physically. Keep your voices down, will do. Should we go too? It doesn't have anything to do with us. True, but we may as well go out of respect. I agree. I want to see how she's doing too. Then it's settled. Let's accompany them then. Hey, Morel. Color's looking a lot better now. Yeah, and her breathing stabilized. Vitals too. She's pulled through the worst of it. Thank goodness. Yeah. Sounds like her condition was severe, but the goddess watched over her. Same doc worked on the Emperor too. Right? Yeah, she knows her stuff. You said Emperor, and my mind didn't go to the Erebonian Emperor. It went to the Emperor with like S and N, you know? But yeah, no, I get that now. The rest will be up to her at this point, but she'll be fine, I'm sure. CGF are no pushovers. Exactly. The best we can do is believe. We all care about her so much. I wonder if I'm capable of thinking of others in the way they do. Thanks for all you've done for us, Morel. So take a good rest. We'll keep on from here. Randy. Morel? Make sure you come back, you idiot. If I don't have you, I haven't told you anything. Oh, don't worry. She only fell back asleep. She shouldn't be trying to talk. Try telling her that. She's always pushing it. But hey, it's only a matter of time. You're not the only one who's got stuff to talk about. You'll have the chance soon, I'm sure. Just another reason to make this operation a success, right? Yep, I'm feeling more fired up about it than I ever was before, even. We'll see you when it's all said and done, alright? We'll take care of business. Then it's right back to you before you know it. With her condition stable, anything could still happen. I'll continue to keep a close eye on her. You can come see her again whenever you like. You have my permission. Yeah, well, yeah, thanks a million. Just doing my job. As for my other patient... Is that... Ilia? Oh, we did receive word that she was brought here. Correct, she's in this building. Cecil should be watching her at the moment. You're welcome to go and see her if you like. Really? Thank you. Mind if we come along? I'd like to know how she's doing, yeah. We're coming with. He didn't even ask. Just try not to bug anyone. I need to check on my other patients, so I'll leave you to it. Take care, alright? I'm still especially worried about you, Reen, given all the changes you've gone through. But I trust you'll know when it's too much. Yep, and I'll be way too in the deep of things for me to do anything about it at that point. Just saying their goodbyes to Lynn, they were left on their own devices again. Oh, we're just sort of left here. Okay. Something I have to ask you once it's all over, Morel. So please, just hang in there and wait for me. Can you watch over my apartment while I go back to Thor's to be a teacher again? Ooh, okay. Oh, hell no, you need to stay in bed. How many times do I need to tell you that I'm fine? You're such a worrywart. Oh. Y'all couldn't have come at a better time. Well, hello everyone. I didn't think you'd be paying me a visit so soon. You're looking even better than I expected. That's such a relief. I've got to agree with Sully. You're probably still running on adrenaline. You should probably get rest. Not to mention the psychological toll with all those masks are said to take on the wearers. No one can blame you for staying in bed while you can. Honestly, a hospital bed is the last place I want to be after it took so long to complete my rehab. I thought I was finally able. I thought I was finally ready to take the stage again after 2 long years. But I also got in my head that Crossbell could never be the same again until I did. That must have been my mistake. No one forced me to put the mask on. So I share just as much of the blame. What do you mean? Yeah, where's this coming from? I've been filled with a desire to make my performances bigger and better for as long as I can remember. The more time I spent away from the stage, the bigger those dreams got. So I wanted to put on the biggest show ever. One so big that it would enrapture everyone. Every living person in Crossbell. That would seem completely impossible for anyone but you. In other words, the role you played was a perfect match because it was what you wanted for yourself to begin with. Starting to click now. Yes, it certainly makes sense when you put it that way. I could tell there's a part of you that was concerned with putting on an entertaining performance, even when you were fighting us. But that doesn't mean the dancer is who you really are. Oh, so what? You're not going to just mope around and feel sorry for yourself, are you? Maybe you have made a real mess of things, and yeah, Arkansas's future might be a lot muddier now. But you're the one who taught me that the only way to fix your screw-ups is by working hard and improving. Sully? She has a point. I also think it would be unfair to ignore how reliant Crossbell has become on you as a role model. That's a feeling we all know too well, and we let it cloud our judgments just the same. Sure as hell did. Take our word for it. It's worth it to stick it out and make things right instead of walking away. We want you to take the stage again, but it doesn't have to be as simple for Crossbell. Just be yourself, the best performer there ever was. Yeah, I've been dying to see you make your comeback just because I want to see you perform again. And some of us still haven't gotten the pleasure. So, no, we want to see you in your element too. I can't deny that it feels like we've missed out. Yeah, I want to see you on the stage with my very own eyes. I do believe the audience has spoken. I don't know what to say. Me? Give up? Go into early retirement? Did anyone say anything about retirement? She must have been actually thinking about that. I would never. I'm Ilia, the fervent dancer. To perform is to breathe. There's no place in this world I belong more than on a stage. I'm going to take responsibility for my role in what's happened. And I've paid my dues. I'm going to show each and every one of you the show of a lifetime. I've got lost time to make up for as soon as I get out of here. Better yet, I'll put the new moves I learned as Duskin Dancer to good use. Wait. You will? I'm hardly surprised. Every time this woman falls, she gets back up stronger than ever. She's like a Saiyan. Of course she does. That's what makes her Ilia. But I hope you aren't forgetting doctor's orders. You need to take it easy for a while and recover your stamina. Yeah, I almost forgot. Get some rest, you maniac. I know. As much as I don't want to stay in another hospital bed, I can't begin to clean up my mess until I've recovered. Nevertheless, my point still stands. You all don't need to worry your pretty little heads over me. All I ask is that you promise to do what I can't right now. Fight your butts off. It's a promise. Yeah, don't worry. We'll take care of things. Get well soon. We'll see you once this is all over. Indeed. Happy to see you guys. In your best. At your best. Okay. Do we have... Yep, black Zemurian ore. Oh, we get 2 of them. Okay. Thank you. What do I want to do? I want Rin Akatsuki. Ooh. Okay. So we get 2 weapons. Obviously Rin. Outside of the... Oh, it's just an upgrade on what we had previously, too. It isn't even like a big upgrade. It's not like massive by any means. It's just... I guess the crit rate goes up. Tempting. Tempting. Still need to do him or Laura, because that's like the whole point, right? Yeah, I feel happy about that one. Okay, I think that's everything. I want to say everything. So, Reverie corridor time. With that said, next recording, I think I'm going to continue, but I need to stop the recording at least, so this will probably be the episode end too, so I'll see you all then. Drive safely, everyone.